Hey guys, it's Pam Plays Games. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. As you can see, we're right where we left off in Skyhold, and I just went through and allocated some points. I had just realized I have not taken Vivian out once with my party because she still didn't have her specialization, which is my favorite of the mages, but whatever. But we need to talk to people after.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
The fun never ends in Skyhold, does it?
The Inquisitor was hilarious. That's what they'll say one day. You watch. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
If they'll pick non-priests, why am I not a candidate?
Because you're a man, first and foremost. If they name you a candidate, they may as well join the Tevinter Imperium. Truly, though, I imagine it's because they're frightened of you. A weight such as yours would break the Sunburst throne and tear the Chantry to pieces. I just don't know why they believe Leliana or I would be any better.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
You think that would work?
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people, say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
The Chantry has failed, Cassandra.
I'm not surprised a non-believer would say that.
Ooh,
I wonder if the legions of faithful throughout Thedas would agree with you.
that was the wrong thing to say.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I would change.
So this is your new crusade?
I've agreed to nothing yet.
And if the Chantry calls on you?
Then I will do whatever I can, for as long as I can. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Well, I'm hoping I didn't lose major points with her from that, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Training here will save them.
So we're going to go around and talk to everybody. Oh, as always.
What did I tell you?
Crum's
Thank you.
on his chair.
Sera was never an agreeable girl.
rebellion.
but she
Was
was
so sharp and quick with her bow.
Inquisitor,
With a strike
come,
like a
have a drink.
dragon. What are we drinking to?
To killing a high
Oh.
dragon like warriors of legend.
What is this?
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras log.
What does that mean?
It means drink.
The mug is the size of his head.
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
That thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us.
I know, right? Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
And that really tells you that if there's one thing the bull's scared of, it's losing control, becoming savage.
Nice. To dragons.
He's pouring it on his chest. Dead anger.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
I imagine you wake up the next morning with the worst headache in the universe. Oh, there's an archery contest. Varric's not allowed. Dancing classes. Alright, now we're gonna go see... Oh, there's Sutherland.
Inquisitor.
Oh, that's it? I guess I finished up with his stuff.
Good day.
We need to go talk to Sera. Who does not, by the way, like Halam Sharal.
one for the Empress, for Gaspar, Briala, the Duchess, and Caritas. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a butt for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one Empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. You want to stop a party, I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an Empress. That, and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
I'll try. So that's why I generally do enjoy talking to Sera. I also had a Cole greatly disapproves, so I need to go talk to him and see how he's doing. You can't please everybody all the time. That's just the way it works. I'm looking for that Quizquisitor guy too.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Well, of course.
What did you think of the masks?
What masks?
The masks? Everyone had them on their faces.
Those weren't their faces.
How'd you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Yeah, I find it interesting because Cole obviously wasn't there, and neither was Sera, but obviously they must have been there somehow. That's why I feel like they should have everyone there, even if they're not actively part of your party, because they know what happened. Cole obviously saw the people wearing masks and was confused that they weren't their faces. So they should be there anyway, but whatever. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. And the other thing that I think about is, so you have that last scene where your love interest comes and asks you to dance, which is always a very sweet one. But what if you don't bring them? What if you're romancing Solus and you leave him behind because you want to bring Vivienne or whatever? Would they still come in to dance with you, or would that scene just be not there after you talk to Morrigan? I don't know. It would be interesting to find out. I mean, I'm not going to go through the trouble of going back and loading a different save or something, but excuse me. Can't help the yawns sometimes. I don't know why this is I was doing okay with loading times. Here we go.
You honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
I'll take the cheese.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
He saw me. They all see me.
As his hat goes through the...
Next, you'll be eating and drinking and everything else.
What else is there?
Have you used the privy yet? That should be enlightening.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
There was a mage named Reese at the spire. He was one of the few who could see me. He was my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're laughing at yourself.
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Well, hopefully they'll bring us a couple of cups so we can actually drink this wine instead of just watching it. But yeah, you just randomly go to Valrio to talk with Cole, and apparently Meriden comes along because she follows you everywhere. And now my kitten is staring at me. Hi, baby girl, what? She was laying on the couch, and then she was in the box, and then she got back on the couch, and now she's watching me. Let's see, we have time for a couple more of these, I think. Need to go talk to Cullen. Hopefully he's feeling better after that lyrium withdrawal that he was suffering. And there's a robin running around outside. I really have nothing to talk about. I'm just kind of sitting here going blah. Part of my problem is I've been playing Breath of the Wild so much, and that is just completely taken over my entire head. I'm actually looking forward to getting back to it. After I take a nap, probably. But I finished one of the Divine Beasts, and I need to start on the one in the volcano, which I don't really want to do. But, yeah, I'm just working on building up strength and stuff right now. It's just such a beautiful game, and there's just so much to see and explore. I keep running into situations that are far above what I'm prepared to handle, and getting myself killed a lot. But slowly but surely, I'm getting through it, and I started like the Terrytown stuff, and I'm just having a lot of fun. So I can't wait to get back to it and play some more. Just wander around and see what I can find. Half the time, that's all I ever want to do. We're gonna go talk to Cullen now. I just wish they would clean up some of these other rooms, because, like, yeah, they have to fix the roof, but other than that, it's in good repair. But we have reached the final stage of Skyhold. It's as rebuilt as it's ever going to get at this point, and nothing I can do about that.
Your order.
What? Okay. This guy, oh my god. He comes into the library and stands between me and Dorian. I actually have a great screenshot of him in between Dorian and the books in the wall that he's looking at. Like, excuse us? Just walks into a cutscene.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything...
Oh, Cullen.
This sounded much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
The past isn't always pleasant. Sometimes you have to let go and move on.
I can't forget what happened, but it led me here. I can make that mean something. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I'll feel better when we take down Corypheus.
As will I. He will not elude us forever.
It's interesting because he says much the same when you're to the romance, and it makes me wonder if he trying to decide which way I want to go. He's just awkward with everybody. I mean, it's certainly possible. Yeah, God, that put me so far on the wrong side. We're gonna go down and talk to Blackwall. Is the next plan. Just sort of skip through. All the doors are left open, by the way. I've given up trying to find that book. It's just not going to happen. No fall damage in Skyhold. Hey, Blackwall. What's shaking?
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company.
Ooh. This is, very silent and grim.
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. I caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
You stopped them? Cut the dog down?
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You couldn't have been the only one there. No one else stepped in.
Doesn't make what I did any less wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
When we first met, you were saving peasants from demons and outlaws. You're not a man who shuts his eyes. A little insane, maybe?
Of course you'd make light of it. You make saving the world look easy. The rest of us can only dream of matching what you've done. Don't you see? It's not just about what happened back then. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
So that's an interesting conversation. But if you're romance, then you actually have an additional cutscene with him where you go to the Storm Coast and talk about stuff. Her tongue told tales of rebellion, but she was so sharp equipped with her bow. Strike like a dragon. There's nobody else down there. If I go down there now, I'm actually not going to find Blackwall, so I'll do that in a little bit. I'm actually getting through most of these conversations. Ooh, I need to talk to Varric. Oh, I hope this is not the...
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
What exactly were you starting without me now?
He's got a dwarven chair. That's really cool.
Look who showed up, everybody. Deal him in, would you, Ruffles?
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do.
Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... Oh, 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
Of course. Deal me in, Josephine.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you're joining us.
Ante up, Inquisitor.
See, I was hoping this wouldn't happen right now because
The poor
Blackwall's
recruit
gone.
ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then, a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
I've got one for you. The clan decided to camp near this ruined fortress, right on the edge of the Tirashan. Dark as the bottom of a well. The keeper swore up and down it was safe, but some of the hunters started hearing noises in the middle of the night. They ran out of there, fast as you think, bare asses shining in the moonlight. The whole way back to their village.
Not bad. You don't mind if I steal that one, do you?
Well done.
I like the part with the rabbit. There should be more rabbits in stories.
That was scandalous. It would ruin the Inquisition if anyone found out. Tell it again. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
I want another chance to win my dignity back. Deal me in.
Don't say a word, dwarf.
Varric is obviously sitting on a stack of books.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an uneven, Commander.
Especially when death
leaving.
is on the line.
I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
I love how Varric suddenly grew like a foot and a half. He was up to Cassandra's shoulder.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Who's that? Did I win?
She was drunk under the table the whole time. All right, well, that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Did you see that? I only didn't want that because Blackwall was gone, and I like it. You know, he laughs at the stuff, and he's nice to have there too. But I'm gonna probably go do a judgment in the next one, and then talk to Dorian and Solus and Vivienne and Liliana. And okay, anyway, that'll be it for this episode. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please come back and watch me another time. Thanks for watching. Bye.